Okay, so I'm starting off with the eyes, and going in, I'm going to take this warm brown from my Jaclyn Hil palette that looks like this. Excuse how it looks. I have not used this palette in a long time, and I just kind of randomly came across this because I was looking for my I thought this was the 350 palette since it's not labeled, and I'm like, oh, there's a brown that I want to use, so look no further. So all I have on my eyes right now is some concealer, and I use that as my pretty much as my primer and my base. I don't have anything else on there other than that. So I'm just gonna go in with this, what is this, Luxie 227 blending brush, and I do have tape on my eye, and I'm just gonna take it and blend it out. The last time I used this, I had to have some type of glitter on it because it's coming off with glitter, but that's okay. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but like there's a bit of glitter payoff coming as I blend this into my eye. So I'm just blending all of it. Making sure I go inside the inner part of my eye, bringing it up a little bit. I asked you guys on Snapchat what you would like to see, and this was, I asked you guys to screenshot it, and this was the most requested, so yeah. Like, the bottom of my face looks terrible because I've picked at scabs, because I only get, I believe I've said this a billion times, I only get bumps during that time of the month, and when I get them I hate them, so I kind of pick at them. And look, 1, 2, 3. This is my mole, so yeah, I have to get rid of that. And to do that, I usually just use my Ambi. That stuff is amazing. If you've never tried Ambi, I highly recommend it. It has worked for me. Now, I can't guarantee that it'll work for you. I don't want anyone to be like, I bought it and it didn't work. But it does work for me. So I'm just blending that out. Now with that same brush, I'm going to go in with Morocco by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm just going to add that just in the crease area. I'm not adding a lot of this though. Okay, going in with this brush by Anastasia Beverly Hills, I'm going to take the color Fudge by Anastasia. I am using my Anastasia, I believe this is the Self-Made palette, I believe. I'll leave the exact palette that it is down below. And this, I'm just kind of focusing it on the outer corner and just bringing it a tad bit into my crease like so. I'm not taking it all the way in though. The darkest part is going to be on my outer portion of my eye. I'm just kind of doing circular motions until I get to the crease. I kind of do windshield wiper motions. Now going back in with that Luxie brush, I'm going to take it and just kind of blend those. I'm not adding any product onto my brush. Okay, so to deepen that up even more, I'm going to go in with the World Traveler by Anastasia Beverly Hills and take the color Hot Chocolate. And I'm using that same Anastasia brush. And deepening it up even more. Okay, going into my Morphe 350 palette, I'm going to take this like yellow buttery color right there, and that's going to be my lid color. If you don't have this but you have the Anastasia palette, I would recommend using the color Buttery because they're pretty much around the same color. But I like the color payoff of this one. And I'm just going to use the other end of my, what is this called? Anastasia brush. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with my Luxie brush and just kind of blend that together. Okay, so I'm going to take just a little bit of black, and I'm using the color Noir from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm just going to pop that right there on the corner. It's not going to really go far. And this is an Urban Decay brush. Just popping it right on the outer corner. As you can see, like how it's deeper than this one. So yeah. Now you don't have to do this if you don't want it to be that deep. Okay, so now for the fun part, being funny. Eyeliner. I'm gonna be taking my NYC liquid liner. Okay, so for my lashes, I am going to be taking my Koko Goddess lashes that look like this. I get a lot of questions on my Snap about the lashes that I'm wearing. 9 times out of 10, I'm either wearing these or these Stella lashes. Those two are my all-time favorites. I do like the Kardashian lashes from Ulta. They're about $6.99, so all of them are pretty much around the same price. They're not over $10. None of the lashes are, so those are the lashes that I am usually wearing. And for my glue, I like to use the my all-time favorite lash glue is the Kiss lash glue. And if I'm not using the Kiss one, I like to use the Ardell, either in white or black. I'm not the biggest fan of the Duo. And if I do get, like, the Ardell kind of reminds me of the Duo, but just a bit better to me. If I do get Duo, it's because it's the last resort. I don't like it because for the simple fact that it takes forever to dry. And I'm kind of like an impatient person, so I don't want to sit there for like a minute shaking my lashes so they can dry. I like the Kiss because within few seconds the glue is dry and tacky, and you can put it on and it's not slipping over your lid. So that is a huge pet peeve of mine when it comes to doing my lashes. I hate for the glue to take forever to dry. Leave down below different lash glues that you like. So yeah, that is that. Now let's continue. For my face, I'm going to be using the Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation that just looks like this. Isn't my favorite foundation, but I have ran out of my Maybelline Dewy, as well as my Makeup Forever. So, and it's not my favorite for the simple fact that it's a tad bit too light for me. Like, even though it's the same color that I get in the what is it called, the dewy one, it's still too light for me. Now some people don't mind, and you can't really tell, but yeah. For my concealer, I'm going to be taking my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. It looks like this. Mine is in the color Amande. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And it's almost gone, so. But I have a haul coming up because I've ordered a few of these things. Like I've got my, I'm going to pick up my foundation. I'm picking up a few actually. Hopefully. Okay, so to set it, I am going to be using this Black Radiance True Complexion Soft Focus finishing powder that looks like this. The brush I'm using is a Real Techniques brush. Next, I am going to start to contour with this Black Radiance concealer stick in the color 8003. Okay, so for my contour, I'm going to be taking the Black Radiance Contour Palette. And this is in the color Medium Dark. And I'm going to be taking this color right here. To do that, I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush. Next, I'm going to take my Sacha Buttercup powder and set underneath my eye. Okay, so for my highlight, I'm going to be taking Laura Geller Gilded Honey. And the first brush that I'm going to be using is this Sedona Lace 217 brush. It's a bit intense right now, I know. For my lip, I'm going to be taking Sepia Lip Gloss by Anastasia Beverly Hills.